Hi everybody, welcome to your morning message. Thank you so much for joining me on the call. Excuse me, where I am it's already very early in the morning of Christmas Eve, so happy holidays to you. But you might not be watching it at that time, but please still take the loving energies. Alright, so guys, thank you so much for your patience. You guys know I've been trying to get my energy balanced recently with all of the cosmic things, and as I told you earlier, I had that DNA activation, which was amazing, but it is about having that energetic change, and so of course as it makes its way in, it affects you in the physical. So I've been kind of balancing out, so thank you so much for your patience. Anywho, let's jump in. So this message is coming to those of us pretty much on the eve, I guess if you want to think of it, of a new year. The new year is looming, and YouTube is filled with videos talking about how we are shifting, and it's very true. And you know what, we're always used to thinking of the new year that's coming up as a new start, and in this case it really is the case as well. Just energetically things just feel different. Now, that being said, the message that is coming through me today for you guys, God bless you, is one that speaks about balance. So take a look at these lovely cards. Aren't they just gorgeous? So on the left we have the Chariot card, and on the right we have the Six of Pentacles. But as I'm looking at these cards, what these cards speak to me of intuitively is of a person, you the viewer, being at a place in your life where you are needing to make a choice. You're needing to make a choice between the light and the shadow of yourself. In a sense, the question is, what's driving you? What are you going to allow to drive you coming up in the future? What are you allowing to drive you now? I'm seeing for some of you, you're in a marriage, you're in some kind of committed relationship that isn't helping you to produce this balance. You're not at balance in this connection. Of course, that doesn't mean to just run out and get rid of your mate. What it does mean, though, is to take a look at yourself and to understand where are you imbalanced on the inside. At the end of this day, no matter what Spirit chooses to bring through in this reading, it's always going to end with the idea of you needing to balance yourself. If you can notice, this lovely woman holding these scales are holding it over this person, and this person is the one looking at this other person and contemplating. But the idea is that it's not about you just looking at the other person and making decisions based on that. It's about you going inward and asking, who am I? What am I doing here? How am I choosing to live? What am I letting in on a daily basis? What thoughts am I allowing to enter in? What thoughts am I allowing to stay? What thoughts am I allowing to leave? This is a very mental situation that I'm seeing here. A lot of swords on the board. There's a lot of, excuse me guys. There's a lot going on at the mental level. So really, Spirit is saying, let your angels help you decide. In fact, this is the card that came out with that message. Let your angels help you decide. So notice how cute you are, male, female, looking at this coin right there. It's a coin that's been given to you, no matter what it is, whether it's a house, whether it's a love connection, whether it's a job, whether it's your community, whether it's a project, whatever it is, your family, it's been given to you. And you have to, excuse me. Oh my God, guys. You've got to, it's very early where I am. And you know what? I have to work today, okay? This is what happens when you live abroad and you end up working on your holiday. Goodness. Anyway, I'm gonna let that go. Yes, so anyway, you're gonna have to make a decision about those items. I'm seeing more than one item. Guys, this is a threshold in your life right now where Spirit is asking you to decide what is it that you want to take and can take with you into this new year, and what is it that you would like to leave behind. Now notice this beautiful figure is actually looking like she's about to touch this other person. Forgive the lighting. She's about to touch this other person. Now the reason why she's doing that is because she wants to let this person know, hey, you also have to make a decision for yourself. You have to make a decision for yourself. This is a two-way street. Guys, it's not just about you making decisions about whether or not to take other people or things with you forward. It's about those other people making decisions too. And so they're coming through with a message of compassion here to say that if you find yourself, if you find yourself as being one of those people or things or situations being left behind by someone else, then just know that that is for the better. That's the best for all involved, okay? And try not to get hung up on it. Try to then get in your chariot and be in the light about it. Don't let it get you down. I know that sounds so hollow, but just as I said that, I looked in the camera, through the camera lens, and I see this beautiful candle, and then I saw this. Doesn't it look like a match? They're saying if you find yourself being the one left out in the cold, don't take it personally, okay? Because in that case, in that sense, you will have had the decision made for you. This is about you being in a place of needing to make a decision. Now, I'm feeling that I need to go here. Now, if you find yourself, God bless, being the one left out in the cold, quote unquote, or being the one that is broken up with, being the one who is not asked back for the position at the job, whatever it is, being the one not invited to that party that everyone else is, it hurts, but it's a moment where you have to wrap yourself in personal strength. Wrap your heart up in personal strength. Look at her. She has her decision made now. It's like, okay, well, that door closed for me, so here I am, Queen of Pentacles. Notice they didn't bring in a Knight of Pentacles or some other card to show you in that moment. They brought in the Queen of Pentacles, male, female, to show you that you are still amazing, and you do have the ability to have strength and have sovereignty and have agency, even in a moment where you feel that you've been left behind. Now, what do you do in that case? Remember, we spoke about the decision being made, and now you getting in your chariot and moving forward. See that match? It's not yet lit. It's not lit yet. This is you, Page of Wands. And they're having me cover the page, not only just to hold the cards, but they're bringing it to my attention that it's covered. So it's really just coming with your wand, coming with your match, and looking up and asking God, please light my match for me. You know, now they're showing us a little bit of a double entendre on that word, light my match. Ooh, I just heard three things. Number one, light my match in the sense of please give me my passion. Give me my passion so I can focus on something else to fill my heart. Because my heart may be feeling empty because somebody is left or I've been asked to leave or something to that effect. And some of you may be dealing with rejection, feeling left out, regrets, grief. So please, God, the door has been closed. You've closed that door for me. It's clear. So please, 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 please send me something that won't leave me. Send me passion. Send me joy. And that's you on the mountaintop asking for that passion. Not only to be given, but to be restored. Because you've always had passion. It's just been clouded over by all sorts of stuff. Now, the next meaning that I got for light that match for me is that some of you will be asking God for love, new love, right? So please send me the match that's best for me. I'm tired of being hoodwinked. The word hoodwinked is coming up. Somebody out there is usually referred to as Little Red Riding Hood. Who's out there? Excuse me. Somebody, one of you watchers who watched, maybe your friends call you Little Red Riding Hood, or that's a character that you identify with. Maybe you have had, what do you call it, Halloween costumes as that. Sorry guys, a lot of energy is coming through right now. I'm just letting it flow out. So when things come through, old memories, things like that, you just let it flow, guys. Don't get attached to it. Don't follow that lead, because it'll try to pull you right back into pain and nostalgia. That's nostalgia button will pull you in. But anyway, I'm getting that somebody here is usually called Little Red Riding Hood, or is identified as Little Red Riding Hood by their friends. So you will most likely be asking, amongst a lot of you other listeners, will most likely be asking for new love. God, if that wasn't the one for me, please send me the right match. Like, I've been waiting, whether it's a job or person or house or if the deal fell through with a car or something, you want to be matched up. Now, the third one that I got when I said light that match is that you're going to be asking God to light a flame within the heart of the person that you would really like to have. All right? So for some of you, you know, of course, there's always that ability to have that restoration with that person. But right now, what I'm seeing is the energies of what you will be asking for. So some of you will be asking, dear God, for passion. Send me passion in terms of something I can make money with, something that moves my heart, a craft, a hobby. Others are asking for God to please send them the right match, whether it's romantic or professional or material. And then others are asking you to light a match in the heart of the person who has left you behind, or this is somebody that you know be already, or even somebody that you know but you've never dated but you would love for them to see you. I'm just seeing that for that group of people, there's somebody out there that you've been trying to make amends with, or make some kind of communication with, or something with, and they, for whatever reason, haven't been seeing you. Maybe they've been busy, maybe they're with somebody else, maybe they don't have faith in the connection, whatever it is, and you are looking up and asking God. Now I just checked the time and it was said 11 minutes and 11 seconds. I have to keep checking back at this camera to make sure the lighting isn't going crazy, to make sure that it hasn't stopped recording. I need to invest in some new equipment, guys, when I get to the States. Anyway, now take a look at what comes as a result. The Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, this is lovely because this shows that this person or this thing will be the answer to your prayers, okay? So I'm getting two readings here. Now, in one reading, I'm getting that the Knight of Wands is you. The Knight of Wands is you becoming your very own match. And Wands, see your ooh, sorry. I'm burning some frankincense and I'm choking on it. All right, see? This is you. Look at your wand. It's still in search of passion, but notice you are well suited up and you've got this beautiful flame above your head. You are embodying the passion that you seek, especially in this first case where you're looking for something new to be your passion. This is you going out there and finding it. You going out there and being your passion. You going out there and trying new things. But notice how we have this beautiful barrier here around you. That's gorgeous. It carries the mark of the house of the flame. So it's almost like you belong to the house of the flame, sort of like you're a knight. So whose house are you? You're the house of the flame, and it's almost like that's your calling card. But at the same time, look at these little salamanders. Look at these people trying to get in, trying to confuse you, trying to see what you're up to. You're like, no, thank you. You're moving way too fast. And you've got too much armor and your eyes are too set ahead to focus on these outside influences. Now I'm getting that some of you may be actually ahead of the family or head of some kind of project or head of a boardroom or something, and you may have people with whom you're working and who you're leading. They're relying on you. Some of them may not be as fearless as you. Look at this horse being all up in arms, but you have the vision, and I see you are going to be riding forward and looking for that. You're not stopping at anything except for passion and success. And so I feel that these people will follow you, but they're almost like, whoa, this person's moving at breakneck speed. You know, this person is going out there. So this is a great place to be, because when you're moving that fast, you're not going to have time for your brain to kick in and be fearful and say, what about if we do this, if we do that, that's going to happen. No, it's just full speed ahead, okay? And you're just running straight there. And that's a beautiful thing. Now, another reading that I'm getting from this lovely Knight of Wands is that this is the answer to your prayer, as in somebody else coming in. So this is somebody coming in, say, also looking for a match, right? So for them, they're like, hi, my name's Todd, hi, my name's whatevs, right? And they're going to be looking and you're going to be looking. Now, I'm noticing, see, you have something here and he's got something there. But it's different. He's got the salamanders, you've got these two little ears or whatnot. Cute, looks like a bear. What I'm getting from that message there is, don't just jump into something. You have to understand when you're meeting somebody new, whether it's somebody God sends you or somebody that the universe sends you, whoever sends you, you still have to vet this person because they may be very different from you. And different isn't always bad. but different does require inquiry. It does require, excuse me, I want to say inspection, but really isn't all inspection introspection, right? So you're looking at yourself, and you're looking at this person, and you're looking at how the two of you match and how the two of you mesh. Always remember, just because you call something in doesn't mean it's the right thing for you. So I imagine this person, as they're calling in a match, will go send a signal, something will come in. If they don't like it, they're going to send the signal back with more refined instructions. And that's just how it's going to go until you find something. But I do see some success. I do see a lot of laughter, but I do feel that for some of you, watch the laughter, because you might be laughing and joking with somebody who's not very happy on the inside, right? And they understand that, but what that means is you have to ask yourself, are you looking for somebody that you have to make happy? Are you looking for somebody who is heartbroken on the inside and who may not really be in a position to give to you? What are you looking for? And because I'm seeing this here as this person showing up, but behind their eyes, yes, they did show up, and thank God they're ready to get out there, they're trying, but I'm seeing behind their eyes that they're still worried or still caught up in thoughts of yesterday. They're also carrying a warning. Don't you bring that kind of baggage into this new connection as well. It's okay to have a past, but you don't allow it to bring you in. Okay? I just looked at the time and it said 16 minutes and 19 seconds. The 1 and 1, duh, but the 6 and 9, they're the same number but flipped, right? What they're saying is that you two may be able to come to the table and may both have sordid past. You may have issues, you may have breakups, you may have whatever, whether it's work-related or business, love-related, but both of you have a responsibility to come to the table and to not allow those things to seep in and tarnish you two. And those experiences, yes, are what help to bring you together, but you do have some very important differences within your personalities that could go well or that could be a little messy. And so you have to find a way to be responsible. And I know it's hard to say that, especially for me, because when it comes to love, I don't like working. I'm an Aries, and I don't know about you Aries people out there, but we lazy in love. I'm very lazy in love. Like I'm a very ardent lover. Like I love romance, and I do all that, and Aries people can be hunters and huntresses, but we're lazy. We don't want to have to do so much. It's just like, dude, are we doing this? Yes or no? That's us. Whereas some people love to do, like, I don't know, it is what it is. But so they're saying, don't expect things to just fall on your plate. Like, oh, a piece of meat fell on my plate, I'll just eat that. No, you have to think, is it free range? Does it have antibiotics? These are important things, for example. So that's the message that's coming through there. Long story short, and yes, you can be both. Some of you might be wondering, can I be the person who's asking for my passions and it to be ignited in terms of a hobby, a craft, or a side business? Yes, you can, in which case I do see you be getting out there and getting started. And yes, you can also be that person calling in love, and you still must be responsible. Now, guys, don't get caught there. Just now it seems like they want to come here. Don't get caught. If you're the one trying to pull in a relationship, remember, I saw in that card that some of you will be pulling in someone new, and some of you will be having somebody old return. Now, let's take a look at that, because I see this 2 of Cups, speaking of partnership. But underneath this partnership, it's almost like this is looking at a relationship that you've had in the past. So in this, I'm getting that this is not a new relationship. So this is a commentary on old relationships, all right? It's also a commentary on old energies resurfacing, which could be in the form of a new person, but old situation, just have it coming back again. Now, they're saying, have you learned your lesson? Hold on, let me close my door. That's important. Look. I've been wanting to close my door for a while, and it was cold, and it is cold in my room, and I said, let me close my door. But you know what? You guys know Spirit doesn't mince words in my messages. God bless, and thank God for that, right? So what that means is it's getting cold. If someone is treating you coldly, if someone treated you coldly, if you're getting more of the same thing, close that door, okay? If you are coming to the table with somebody and your mind is like, wait, why don't I feel different? Why do I still feel in this Eight of Swords energy? Look at this lovely woman in this Eight of Swords energy. She's trapped, she's bound, she's got blindfolds off, there may be some confusion, her hands are tied, she's holding on to her chest, and see all those things there, the ruffles, those look like if she's holding on to evidence and also tissue from crying and this and that. So look, if this is a connection that has brought you a lot of tears in the past, be very wary, okay? Look at this lion. This lion over this Two of Cups should be happy, but instead he looks worried. He looks worried, he looks perturbed. We see these two serpents, but to me it looks like healing, right? But then they look like serpents, but it looks like healing. We see the Two Cups. And then we see this Knight of Swords. I feel that this person, that whoever this person is or this energy, may want to come back in, right? Things are always, look, if we're always willing to give to an unhealthy situation, that unhealthy situation is always willing to find us, whether it's in the same person or whether it's in someone else. So you have to get out of Eight of Swords energy, this worrying, this pain at this deceit, this whatever it is. You have to find a way to step outside of it, because if you don't, no matter what match you set here, whatever light you put up to God, you're gonna get somebody replacing that same energy, because you are a magnet, okay? The universe doesn't select for you. The universe just provides. The universe is the delivery man. He's like, hey, so what do you want? And then he just sees your energy pattern and he brings something in for you like that. And so that's why when you see people like, for example, a woman saying, oh, I want a man, I want a man, I want a man. She goes, she does the dating stuff, she dresses up, she does everything, makes room in her house, but she keeps getting crap or getting nobody. That's because the universe isn't listening to what she's saying, right? The universe is listening to what's being transmitted or emitted from her body, from her emotional body, from her subconscious layers, right? And what's being submitted are things like, I'm not good enough, no one's gonna love me, all men are dogs, men are cheaters, I can't trust anybody, everybody is terrible, these kinds of energies. And so when you're emitting that, that's what's going to come in, and of course it's going to look like your damn ex, God bless, right? Then X is an X for a reason, right? So I do see that this is something, you guys, and now they're bringing us back to this beautiful card here. I almost said lonely card, but this beautiful card. You need to make a decision, they're saying, as to what you want to bring into the new year. Do you want to continue feeling like crap, basically, in that Eight of Swords? Or do you want to, look, it's the same person, or do you want to be the Queen of Pentacles, having a decision made for the better? Okay, now they want me to acknowledge, I don't see the card out here, but I'm seeing the Nine of Pentacles here. For a lot of you, you're going to have to take some time alone. The Nine of Pentacles, remember, it's the single card. It's that beautiful woman who's in her garden. She's got a lot of grapes. She's doing her thing. For a lot of you, you have to be single. You gotta be single. All right? Listen, I know you don't want to, a lot of you. I know you don't want to. I know you don't want to. See this energy coming out? It's like, I know. But you gotta be single. Those are your angels and your guides coming in. They're saying, get rid of that so many words wanted to come out. That essence, that whatever that funk is, that is like coming off of that last person, it's coming off of you. Look at that. The Magician is the card that is hanging out here. The Magician speaks of the trickster, okay? In this case, this is trickster energy. The trickster energy plays tricks with you, and at the end of the day, he's only ever doing one thing, giving you a choice. It's like, want to play a game? Or do you want to just move on from playing games? And once you make a decision, to move on from playing games, guess what? You're single because you're not taking the magician with you. The magician is not going to change. Although I do see some of them are very tired of the games they play, but that's not your business. Notice how he's holding a match. This is somebody who is trying to, male, female, doesn't matter. This is somebody who is trying to seek his passion as well, or her passion, but they don't know how. It's misguided. They are seeking their passion, but they don't know how. And sometimes they get off on, excuse me, my head, yay. Sometimes they get off on disenfranchising others, disempowering others, stealing the sovereignty of others, right? Making amends for short term, right? I'm sorry, baby, you know, and then they get to play again. These are people who get off on playing. You have to understand that, guys. It's two different worlds that you're living in. You can't feel their inner essence, and they can't feel yours. But there's a moment when the two of you meet, and you get off on being played, and they get off on playing. And what happens is you just have two people just stuck in time, not doing anything. And so they want to bring in this card from off screen, surrender to the wisdom of your body. Oh my gosh, this lighting is terrible. What is going on? Oh, sorry guys. Ugh. That annoys me so much. But anyway, putting that out there for the new year, getting new equipment, and I'm gonna let that happen for me. It's gonna be so bright, guys, you guys won't even know. You won't even be able to look at my screen. But anyway, so they're saying some of you guys know what you need to do, and you need to let go of a certain person for good. All right, look at this link right here. Like, no, okay, let it go. And that would be you following up on the choice that the magician is offering you. Remember, the choices that he's offering is either to stay in confusion. If we could look here, we'll notice that it's the same color. Stay in confusion about this, or move on and focus on you. Trust your intuition. Trust your gut. Okay, so now, if you do decide to move on, remember, look at that same color, the purple. You're in that chariot and you're moving forward. So, yeah. So this message is warning you guys. A lot of you are still dealing with an unsanctioned, unsatisfactory, unsavory, unholy connection with somebody. Now, yes, some of you, it doesn't have to be about a person could be about a job. Now, I'm getting that this is very karmic for a lot of you. Thank you, Spirit. They're coming in with that karmic energy. Whenever they come in to tell me something's karmic, it always comes in with a feeling of galactic energy. I love that. Makes it easier to feel. So a lot of you are dealing with karmic buddies. They're saying this is your old buddy. This is your old haunt. This is a karmic person that you have been dealing with for a long time. The word eons wanted to come out, but it's, you guys make a decision to meet up every 100 years, for example, and do the same thing. And the question is, are you going to do the same thing as last time? Are you going to forfeit the opportunity for something new this time because you're falling into the same trap with your old buddy? Or are you going to move on? All right? Now, speaking of that, because when I laid the cards, I was like, wow, what is this going to be? And now I see that they're moving through. Speaking of that, if you decide to tell your old buddy, no thanks, then you will be this lovely Queen of Pentacles, male, female, it doesn't matter. Lovely Queen of Pentacles. Look at how lovely these cards are. And we know that not Queen of Pentacles, sorry. Oh, Queen of Pentacles, of course, over here. But also Queen of Swords. We know what Queen of Swords is all about. Queen of Swords is all about coming with that logic, making decisions out of the mental space, making decisions that are for her highest good, for the highest good of all involved. This is not the Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Hearts doesn't have the heart to deal with this karmic situation anymore. They're saying, and you know why? And as I'm saying that, I'm feeling a lot of feelings coming up because they're tired. And so I'm going to speak the energy the way I'm feeling it with the intonation. I'm tired. I can't keep doing this. This is not the first time we've done this. We've been married before. We've been divorced before. We've been lovers before. We've lost each other before. But it's never worked out. This isn't working out. It hasn't then, and it's not now. Okay? I'm seeing a China lifetime for some of you, right? Here, I'm seeing off-world lifetimes for some of you. This is not gonna work out. They're saying star-crossed lovers because it's not gonna damn work out. Okay, sorry guys. I'm just pushing that agenda for you. Now, the Queen of Hearts doesn't have the heart to make the call here. If you feel into this person from a heart space, you're not gonna be able to make the call. Look at her. That's as this scared bird. This Queen of Hearts. So she's like, okay, Queen of Swords, you take over. And Queen of Swords is like, hey, we need to talk. She's like, all right, tag, you're it. And meanwhile, the Queen of Hearts is shaking, right? And she's shaking, and she's white here because she should be a black bird. But she's white here because of the fright, because of the pain, of the trauma, of the stress, of the heart just being completely tapped, you know. And she's like, okay, you take over. Queen of Swords comes out and she's like, hey, listen, let's talk. Love you, boo, but you gotta roll, because I'm not about that this lifetime, and you know, I'm trying to make some moves. That's how she talks. She's just matter of fact, I'm trying to make some moves. And listen, oh my god, my voice is so not good right now, but what she's saying is, I guess I'll see you next lifetime, you know. And she doesn't even say no hard feelings. She doesn't care. She's like, listen, hard feelings, no hard feelings. I'm gonna let you do you do you, because I'm doing me. That's her decision. Look at her match. Look at his match. He's looking for excitement. He's looking for passion through this play. She's through this playing. She's like, I don't care. I don't need a flame. I need a sword, and I'm gonna cut you with it if you don't get off my doorstep in 3 seconds. That's Queen of Swords energy. And you know what? Look what happens to Mr. Magician. He's like, oh, okay, I see what you about. All right. And yeah, you see it, but you know what? You need to look that way, because don't look over here to see anything anymore. And look at him as the Knight of Pentacles. You're sending him on his merry way. All right? And he's cool. He's going to be okay, because you have provided for him an answer. And the answer is closed door. The answer is, I'm not going to play your game. I'm not going to be a piece of meat for you to prey upon. Sorry, bye. And you know what? You know why he looks okay? He's not mad. He's like, I am mad at you. He's not mad. He's moving on because you don't have what he wants. Okay? It's simple. And what he wants is not a cute face and this and that. This is somebody who wants an energetic exchange. The energetic exchange comes when you are out of your decision-making ability, when you are letting them come back in and out. You allow them to be the hunter, to come in and do whatever they want, to use whatever they want, to be whatever they want, say whatever they want. It is such a huge gratification for this magician that when you're out of your space, you see what I mean? But then you're a vibrational match. It doesn't matter if you have a paper bag over your face. He doesn't care. He's going to find you attractive. And he's going to keep coming back. And you know what? He's going to keep playing other people or keep playing whatever, male, female. I don't care who these people are. It's just for the sake of the storytelling here. But when you stand up and you're like, this is what I am, and you're like, the answer is no, he's then left with a decision. Either I keep playing or not. And I don't want to play with someone like that because she's not playing. That's it. And all of a sudden, you're now as boring as you can be. And you have to stand in your power and be like, that's cool. I'm the Queen of Swords. I don't care. Thank you. Come again next lifetime. And I'll tell you the same thing. And so he goes on his merry way to find something else. Now, notice that he's going to, now that he's had that decision made, you sent him and his horse packing. I don't know if you could see, but that's a horse emblem right there. Now, he has now become the Knight of Pentacles. He's getting back, he's going to get into work mode. But the question is going to be different for him. His question is this: Am I going to work towards being the magician still and continue on my path of playing people? Or am I going to work towards my highest good? In which case I'll walk towards this tree of enlightenment. This is the same message from a different angle that came through my last daily reading, which was, I believe, 2 days ago. My bad, guys, my bad. 2 days ago, right? So go check it out. It was for December 21st, I believe. And it was talking about either December 20th or December 21st. And they were looking at the male energy. He's either going to graduate and use this opportunity at this time, this end of the year and whatnot, to go through the portal for higher learning and end up as the King of Pentacles. Look, he's a knight here. He's going to be the King of Pentacles, or he's going to continue to descend and stay where he is as the magician. Literally, those are the cards that came out. All right? So, I'm telling you, all right? So, underneath the magician card, I didn't bring it in, was the Lover's card. So, this is telling me this is, oh, hold on. Let me check the time. All right. They just gave me a 7 for some reason. All right. They just gave... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I don't... Okay. Because I was like, is this 7 o'clock? But look, 5, 6. 6 and 1 is 7. Look at that 1. It's just there. So, okay. They're saying that these are low vibrations. Whoever this person is that you're with, very, very low vibration, very, very low. Like, it's very low. And they're saying that, of course, you had the 6, so there was that karmic connection. There's that buddy-buddy feeling. There, you might even get 6 of Cups coming out with this person. But at the end of the day, this person has a very low vibration. And so you can't make love, they're saying. You can't have love in its truest sense when you are working at that low vibration. The card that was right underneath the Lover's card is the 5 of Pentacles. Where's this guy? He's nowhere. It's you left with this child, left with these hopes, left with these expectations, right? This 5 of Pentacles speaks of... Oops, excuse me. The 5 of Pentacles speaks of being left out in the cold, not getting what you need, not choosing to look up. Look at that. She has like these beautiful lights, her angels and guides above her, but she's not looking up. She's choosing to hold on to this very low vibration connection because she's being the Queen of Hearts and allowing herself to be stuck on the nostalgia, stuck on that 6 of Cups energy, that buddy-buddy feeling. But she's not seeing this is not somebody to trust. This is a low vibing person, and so the love is there, or that connection, but it's not love in its truest form. This is a karmic partner that you were destined to let go of. So that's why you have to be in a place of strength. You've got to reach in, you've got to pull out your Queen of Swords, so she can do the hard work, or it's easy for her. Cut this person loose so this person can go on and now make a choice for his or her own future, right? And yes, in so doing, they might get enlightenment, right? Here's the Sun card. But whether or not they choose to have enlightenment, you, that's you will be the one shining the light through your own decision for people around you to make decisions and to see that modeling. So the buck stops here. You have to make a decision, which is what brings us back to our beautiful page of Pentacles we saw earlier, who is being asked to make a decision at this time, right? Now, oh, here she is. Now they're saying, yes, surrender to the wisdom of your body, so trust your gut, but they're also saying, let your angels help you decide. That's literally the message that they told me before I pressed the play button. Let your angels help you decide. We see that being here. This is one of your angels helping you decide, okay? You have to decide for yourself. Notice how she's looking at this guy, and the angel is touching him and saying, yeah, you're going to have to make a decision as well. This is decisions for both people. It's almost like none of our business what the other person decides. It's what we decide. Now, I know that it's going to be hard because for some of you, it's going to be this transition, the death of this connection that is going to bring you the Ace of Wands. Remember, you're looking for this inspiration. You're asking God. But for some of you, you have to end this connection in order for this to come in for you. Now, a possible pitfall for some of you is once you've ended it, you may be stymied by feelings like, oh, I never wanted to be the one that somebody meets before they meet their real one. You know what I mean? Like, why couldn't I be the real one for somebody? Now, 2 cards just flipped out. Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups. Wow. That's that real love. That's that fulfillment. They're saying self-fulfillment. 9 of Cups speaks of wishes fulfilled. Ace of Cups speaks of that grand master love. Like, look at that. Now, some of you may be salty. I get it. You know, it's not easy meeting somebody and having such a hard time, and then when they leave you, they end up getting themselves together, they end up going on the straight and narrow, they end up becoming the perfect husband and father and the perfect person, and then they meet the woman of their dreams or man of their dreams, and now they have a happy household and they've got this. And it's like, what the hell? Why does everyone have to learn off of me? Like, why can't I get my person? Why couldn't I learn off of someone else, right? Why does it have to be me? And so be careful that that kind of thing doesn't push you into feeling even more rejected and worthless and, you know. So God is saying that they're going to bring you something too. You're going to have your 9 of Cups moment. You're going to have your Ace of Cups. You're not going to be alone, right? Oh, dang. Come on, God. God, I'm trying to sell this. You know, I'm trying to sell this. And you bring the Hermit card. Come on. You just said they wouldn't be alone, and then you bring the Hermit card, which is about being alone. Now, explain yourself. And they will. So what they're trying to say is, but we need you to be alone right now. We need you to bring death to this connection. You know why, guys? Because I'm seeing that this Hermit is your guide. Look at this. Boing. It's your guide. You're the Hermit that's emerging here with this beautiful star of light. Because, yeah, we need this explanation stat. Right? They're coming and they're going to cross you over the bridge. They're going to cross you over this transition. So he's like, hi, have you done what you needed to do? The Queen of Swords is like, yep, I'm ready. And they're like, okay, let's go. You don't need any of your bags where we're going. Just take my hand. Do you have your stick? You're like, I have my stick. Look, he has a stick too. To row the boat that you guys are going to be in, or to whatever. And also to help you know that he's the one coming to liberate you. You have your stick. He's like, you're like, let's go. So now that you've let this person go, you're going to be going with spirit. And they're going to be transforming you, but also taking you to that place where you never have to worry about this kind of thing again. Right? And let's not care about whether this person is going to find their true love right after you. Now, part of me wants to like draw some cards to see, well, what the energies are like and what they're going to be going towards, but I don't feel like I need to, because yes, maybe, but from this deck, because I'm seeing that some of these people, once you send them packing, they're gonna try to go elsewhere, and they're going to get another sword in their back somewhere else, you know. So it's karma, but they're going to be released there too. They're going to be released there too, released there too. God is saying, for as long as this person chooses not to do their heavenly work, God is going to keep sending them to closed doors, right? You're a closed door to them, and they might try to go back to Sharon, or go back to Becky, or go back to whoever, and you know what? The door is going to close on them too, because it's time for them to heal. They're going to keep getting into situations like this. Okay, these cards are right on the top. Knight of Cups, trying to get something. Queen of Cups, door closed. Look at that. Queen of Cups, and the door closed as the Queen of Cups is the Queen of Swords. She's like, who you? Who this? Who that? I don't know you. Bye. Okay? And when the Knight of Cups gets to that place, and he's just getting doors closed everywhere, he or she, I'm just using the energies here, but it could be male, female, male, male, we don't care. Gender non-conforming, right? Once that happens, he's going to get into this kind of energy. It's going to force him to have to look inward. It's going to force him to have to look up. Because you know what? The physical is no longer a friend. The Magician is all about the physical plane. The magician plays in the physical. He uses the resources, male, female, or non-binary, it doesn't matter. They use they almost, guys, I swear, I just almost said they use the female. I almost said that, right? They use those energies of the feminine energies, whether it's male, female, or non-conforming. They use those energies because those energies are about receiving, right? And being Queen of Cuppy and all of that. But when the physical starts to become too important, God has to make the physical world become too uncomfortable for the magician. Why? So that the magician can activate his intuition, so that he can have his high priestess moment, right? A lot of times what happens is, I'm in this card, this Three of Cups energy card, I'm seeing the energy here as these three people together, and these two people are singing. They're like, ah, their cups are open, they're like, ah, right? They've found their own cup. And then here's that person, the Knight of Pentacles that we saw, getting those closed doors, the magician finally getting to a place of discomfort in the physical world and feeling out of his element, because they can't play in the physical. Like, what's up? Dude, I've been doing this all the time, and now all my strategies, my tactics aren't working. What's going on? They're going to have to look inward. And guess what? As they look inward, they're going to start finding that, oh, I have a cup of my own. Why are those two people singing and they seem so happy with those cups? Do I have a cup? And they look down and they're like, oh, I have a cup. And see how their cup is closed? So now they're going to move their hands, and they're going to be surprised by what comes out. That's when they come online, is what Spirit is saying. And see that candle there? It's almost like I want to be like, boop, put the head in the illumination. Oh, there it is. Oh, see, I went to do it in the candle, but the light caught it. See, Spirit does not mince words, guys. This person, this magician, is not an awakened being, okay? You're dealing with someone who doesn't even know that everybody has a cup of their own. They're like, what's this? This is what they are in, a prolonged state of sadness. And so they're going to keep playing in the physical world, because that's, oh, the card that fell under the table that I just reached for, check that out. It's the Seven of Swords, deception. They're going to keep playing in the physical world because that's all they know. They're very physical. They're very unenlightened. They're very unawakened in this lifetime. And so they just keep going. They have their ups and downs in the physical, and that's all there is to it. But that's creating a lot of blockages for them. They have to look up. Look at this big cloud billowing behind. That's God coming. And they're going to have a lot of closed doors to them. A lot of people saying no. No, no more money. No, no more time. No, no more love. No, no more attention. The magician thrives on attention. Okay? So you have to understand that, guys. Let's pull 2 more cards for this magician. God bless. 1, 2. All right. Oh, at the bottom of the deck, new beginning. Okay, so what's going to happen is that magician is going to have a new beginning. Once they have this awakening, they're going to have a new beginning. They're going to start moving forward. Notice now he's not a knight anymore. He's taken off the armor, that fake Knight of Cups, fake cup of love, bringing people, that Knight of Pentacles, fake money, fake offerings, fake proposals. They're taking off all of that stuff, and now they're moving forward. 6 of Swords. 7 of Swords is where they were before, but you know, they lost a sword because they were enlightened a little bit, and they're like, oh, okay, wait a minute. The cloud caught up with them. Now they're at 6 of Swords, moving forward, but justice still has not been served, right? They're gonna have to make amends for a lot of the stuff that they've done. Now, as I'm seeing that, I'm seeing this card coming out. It's the Strength card, but I'm seeing the word secrets. Secrets. Now, secrets meaning that, yes, secrets may come out and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And anything that is, any fallouts because of those secrets are divine, and they're divinely orchestrated for the sake of showing this magician, this old magician, the way that he or she has been, or they have been. Let's just use they. That show them the way that they have been, right? And I'm seeing this lion crying because they've been doing too much. And this card is like the Temperance card. They're going to have a moment. They're going to have a moment with Jesus. Let's say it that way. They're going to have a coming to Jesus moment. But they're correcting me. They're saying they're going to have a calling in that higher emissary of light that is commonly known as Jesus. They are really letting us know, guys, separate the earthly idea of Jesus with who he or it, she, he, they really is. Really is. So they're going to have a coming to that higher emissary of light known as Jesus moment, right? He's saying, you can call me by my name, Sananda, right? So that's what he's known as. That's an alternate name, and so we'll just use that name here. So coming to Sananda moment, calling in Sananda moment, connecting with the Christ consciousness, connecting with that higher aspect of themselves. This is a person who's going to come to enlightenment, to awakening through being awakened in the physical. Tower moments, Dark Night of the Soul. I'm going to pull a card from here, a few cards. I wouldn't be surprised if the Dark Night of the Soul came out there, because like it just is, right? Excuse me. Okay, yeah, I gotta feel it, because I'm like, I'm feeling, no, it's in there. So yeah, they had to learn this through a connection, and it may be you that brings them to their knees, in a sense. Like, yeah, I'm feeling it could be you, but it's almost like there's gonna be one woman that brought them to their knees, where when they're in this moment of the secrets coming out, and where God is working with them to see the pain that they've caused, it's like it doesn't matter who they've been playing with. There's going to be one man or one woman or whatever it's really going to affect them. Like, oh my God, like, I can't believe I did this to this person. And it's almost like that is going to be their undoing. That is going to be their undoing, because the love was there. It was like we saw, it's sacred. They're saying there was sacred union. So for some of you, this is definitely a twin relationship, but it doesn't have to be. This is sacred work that you guys came together for. They needed to have a sacred union with somebody that was that deep enough that when they got into this place of awakening, the guilt and the shame would overtake them as they looked at what they once had in their hands, and they just so callously gave away, right? So I'm feeling that they are going to live to regret it. Somebody out there is like, yeah, you're right. You regret that, mother, whatever. Somebody out there is probably feeling that way. But they are going to live to regret it. And it's going to be just what they need to get going. The card right underneath, bam, is bam, the Emperor. Let's slap everybody with it. The Emperor, okay? The Emperor is going to rise out of that moment. Now, look at the Emperor in this deck. The Emperor is holding on to an Ankh. This is pretty significant. Let me listen. Before I erupt, hold on. Let me see if I can get some more light in here. Now, yes, maybe Spirit is not mincing words here, but I really do need to open those doors, the window. Hold on. Okay, my bad. Hello. It was bright outside. My window was closed. Jeez Louise. All right. That we know that is going to come into this reading somehow. We know that. That's how God works. So, let me ask you, how many of you have been keeping the light out? All right? The longer that you can see, the longer that you take to make this cut, the longer it's going to take for this person to get to their Emperor mode, especially if this is a twin. Oh, part of me wants to put him right here. Not here, but right here. Oh, okay. Okay, I get that. Yeah, this is definitely a twin for a lot of you. Oh, they're like, don't even touch that, man. Okay. Woo. Let me pull my hands back. Now, the significance of that, guys, is that got it. All right, I got that. That was a message for me. All right. Anyway, so guys, let's take a look here. Boing. I think that once this person makes their new beginning, and they start making those changes, right? Look, they become the artist. Male, female, doesn't matter. Look, drawing up into existence the world that they want. Drawing up into existence the world that they want. What's fueling them? What's fueling them is going to be this Five of Cups, this grief. Look at that. There's that heaven, or whatever the heavenly tower means to them. There it is, that heavenly tower. I don't know if you can see it, but it's also here in the physical. So they're grieving Five of Cups energy. They're going to be having grief because they feel locked out of that tower, whether it's with you or whether it's with any connection, whether it's a job or whatever. And they're like, that's fine, I can dream up my own. And they start trying to manifest. And that's what they're new. And guys, listen, that, my dears, is the positive aspect of the magician. The positive aspect of the magician is manifesting in the light. So manifesting in the light in conjunction, in coordination with that intuition, that higher energy, right? So this is somebody who will be battle scarred. They'll be moving with grief, but they're also saying they'll be moving with grace. Okay? I'm seeing what's going to arise from that, the King of Pentacles. This is definitely a match to the reading that I gave either 2 days ago or 3 days ago, where they said that the magician would have to make a choice whether to stay the magician or to move into King of Pentacles mode. King of Pentacles, we love the King of Pentacles because he makes good decisions. When I think about the King of Pentacles, and especially as I'm feeling him here, I'm feeling him as a combination of the King of Swords in light, not the King of Swords in the dark, guys. Right now, a lot of us are dealing with darkened King of Swords, cold, abusive, miscommunicating, lying, coupled with that magician energy, right? But the King of Pentacles, as I'm feeling him here, is that wizened magician who's in the light. He's been touched by an angel, so to speak. He's seen what he's done. He's worked on himself. He's continued to work in the light, and he's got that King of Swords logic, but it's used in the proper way. It's used as a way of not falling into old patterns. It's used in a way of bringing love and joy. So Sananda is bringing in this Easter energy now, and he's speaking of rebirth. He's saying to look at the grapes here. Those are the same grapes that hang low over the head of the Queen of Pentacles. And he's asking me, look, it's almost like boing, these coming. This is a match, guys. This is a match. And he's saying that this King of Pentacles is going to be feeling like he's lost his other half. You notice how her grapes are all nice and juicy and purple, and he's got great grapes also, but notice that they look a little bit more lighter in color, his beard is lighter in color, right? It seems a little bit more washed out with the grapes. Why? Because there's going to be a part of him that he feels is missing. So the King of Pentacles has everything. He's got that 10 of Pentacles, he's got the house, he's got the this, he's got the that, he's established, but I'm feeling the King of Swords in there as well, right? You notice I just almost said the Nine of Swords and Knight of Swords. Oh my God. Okay, I'm feeling the Nine of Swords energy. So he's got some sadness still, because he's missing that one person that got away. All right, so that's the energy that Sananda is bringing in. Oh, okay, and now he's asking me to pick up these two cards. Nine of Cups comes with the Ace of Cups. They're saying this is full arrival. This is full. This is going to be a couple that fully understands the value of self-love. Self-love, okay? They had to go through this hermit moment. They had to choose themselves. They had to choose enlightenment. They had to love themselves. And they're also going to understand the enlightenment of loving each other. They're going to see that the only way to each other is through themselves. This is going to be a match made in heaven, is what he's saying. It has to be, because he wouldn't come through just to, or maybe he would, I don't know, but he's blessing this union. He's saying this is sacred union. Oh my gosh, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? I'm going to use this as the cards for the picture for today's message. These look lovely. Okay, now the next card that I'm seeing peeking out right here is the World card, but check it out. It's in the reversed. This isn't over. Now, part of me wants to turn it over, but when I turn it over, it doesn't look like an ending. It looks like she's decorating for Christmas. Like she's like putting things up in the house, like she's decorating, right? So I just feel like whoever this message is for, particularly at this part of the reading, I just don't think it's going to be over later. This is about turning the magician into light now. But I'm feeling that this magician isn't there at this moment. I'm hearing 7 months again. Guys, I keep getting 7 and 8 months. It's pretty significant for a lot of you in the collective. I'm seeing 7 or 8 months. But either way, I'm seeing that the magician guy, when he makes this new beginning, he's going to be kind of here. But I'm also seeing this as the Queen of Swords right after she makes that cut. Right after she makes that cut, she's going to start working on herself. But I'm also seeing that right after he is cut and he gets those closed doors by other people, because other people are going to leave this person. This person is going to have tower moment after tower moment. And when he does, or they do, whoever, they're going to come to this moment, like I said, and they're going to reach up. This could be like the Ace of Swords. They're going to reach up and look at God. So they might come back. You have to say no, okay? Now, look at the card that's under there. Oh my God, 10 of Cups. Yeah, makes sense. Look. Temperance. I love this card. You know, guys, look at that. The Temperance card. She's coming in as the Divine Mother here. I'm not getting just healing energy. The Divine Mother. She's saying, I'm the Divine Mother who placed you here on Earth, right? I think she's come through before. She's promising 10 of Cups. Again, if for those of you who have ever had the message, this union is protected, if you've heard that, she's saying that she sent you guys, okay? That's definitely twin stuff. And some of you I know have literally heard that in some form or other. Literally those words, this union is protected. That's for you. Yeah, okay? So she's saying that she's bringing this. This is 10 of Cups energy. You guys are going to have that 10 of Cups moment. But it doesn't matter. For right now, everybody is asked to say goodbye. The show is over, right? You have to look, the World card. Gotta say bye. Gotta say bye. Say bye like it hurts. Not like it hurts, like you mean it. For real. Okay? Now, I know some of you are like, wait, so which one am I? You know, that's definitely the realm of a personal reading, and it's definitely the realm of ask your angels. But it doesn't matter. Your angels are going to be helping you to decide, they said. So talk to your angels. They're right there. God bless. Oh, thank you, Spirit. All right. Oh, whoa, guys. I feel I need to bring this in. Ooh, initiation. Initiation. Bam, initiation. Underneath the deck, pink rose of Lady Nada. Guys, don't trip. This is my romance card in this deck. Whenever this comes out, this is always about romance. And it's always... well, I work with people who do spiritual service, and so whenever this comes out in a spiritual service reading, it's a commentary on romance of some sort. So it usually has to do with like twins or some sacred connection. Now, don't think it didn't escape me that this card came out this way and this didn't. So let's pull these together. Key of Light. They're saying here that they're giving you an opportunity for higher levels, for ascension. This is a solo journey at this time, guys. You have to ascend. Let go of your partner, whether it's twin or whatever. Let go of it. Take your key. There are other keys for this other person, and they need to go and do their stuff. Take your key and get started. Oh, guys, come on. Power of the Divine Masculine. There it is. All right. So you got to take your own key, leave, and do your thing, because this person is going to get their key as well. This is definitely twin stuff. Look at this. All right. Guys, stop it, okay? This is the Twin Flame card. Come on. This is Soulmate Twin Flame card. 6 the 4th ray of harmony. Initiation by air. That's 2 initiation cards. So whoever this message is for, like, good Lord, okay? This is definitely speaking of change. You got 2 initiation cards. You've got the Key of Light card. Oh my god, oh my god, so funny. This angel's like giving him this key, and I don't know if you can see his face, but the energy I'm seeing is, he's like, don't screw it up, man. Like, I'm sorry, they have a sense of humor, guys. He's like, don't mess this up, man. Alright? He's like, okay. So this energy, what the message is here is that this connection is not over, it's still growing. I'm hearing 7 months. I think earlier I was hearing 8 months, right? But obviously a month may have changed. Now it's 7 months. 7 months. Where is that going to put us? July, August, right? 7, 8 months. Anyway. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm hearing pull one more card. Okay, from here. I don't know if that was you guys. I feel like that was you guys. I don't think those were my guides. Oh, there's one that came. Unplug from mass consciousness. This is usually my second card in this deck that calls to mind the divine masculine energy. So look, we have 2 cards coming out for the divine masculine. So this person, and some of you on this call, they're saying some of you are the masculine. Okay, some of you are the masculine. That's why. Okay, so they're saying, oh, there's that 7 again. You know what I'm getting? I'm like, why is it 7 months now and not 8? Now that I look up, it's 8 a.m. where I am. Oh my god, okay, this is what they're trying to say. It's literally 8 a.m. on the dot. They're saying 7 months as a message to the masculine, because when the masculine is going to be done his transition in 7 months, in the 8th month he's going to come forward. Because I've because I've kept getting 8 months, but it's almost like I've been doing a lot of these readings directed towards divine feminine. So of course it's going to be 8 months, because he's going to come forward in the 8th months. In fact, 7 and 1 is 8, okay? All right, so that's a message to you, divine masculines. If you get on this and you do the work, the inner work, the journey, and if you're watching this reading, dude, you're already on that journey, okay? You don't need any more closed doors. Guys, I couldn't, like, all right. Anyway, that's that. I couldn't like fake this if I tried. Okay, there's the Dark Night of the Soul card. Now, and I know, because you know, this card right here is my calling card, spiritual service. Twin flames are about spiritual service. So if you ever, I'm gonna put that back in. Now, they're also showing that this, yes, the spiritual service is coming, because that's what twins do. But I can't help but notice it's way back here. So I'm seeing that this Dark Night of the Soul for this male energy, because it's the male energy that's going to be going through the Dark Night of the Soul. I feel that they're addressing the male energy right now. Ladies, if you haven't noticed, or, you know, feminines, if you haven't noticed, males, when you go through this Dark Night of the Soul, God bless you, it's driving school. I'm getting this driving school very clear. They're going to be orchestrating everything down to a T. Boom. You're going to find out about who you are. Your heart is going to be open. Initiation by water. This to me speaks of release. When you start to do the release work and the initiation by water work, I'm getting this is going to be closer to the 6th month. I'm seeing the 5 here, 5 months for some of you, but I'm getting really 6 months. So around the 6th month, you're going to be purging a lot of release. You're going to be almost ready by that time. Almost ready is what I was going to say, and I'm seeing it about 6 months from now. Life path, this is something you were born to do. And you look at this. It's almost like having that rebirth, and look how clean this energy looks. Okay? So in about 7 months, ladies, feminines, male, female, non-conforming, you're probably going to be getting a lot of messages through my channel like this, like, okay guys, he's coming in, because that's what and I'll be like, remember I said like 6-7 months ago? So I'm getting that she's going to start feeling this beep in her heart. It's like beep 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 beep, right? It's just going to be feeling like that. I'm seeing a cross here. Yes, Christian, but it doesn't have to be. You guys, again, it's not religious for me, and it's not religious for Sananda, right? That's that wake-up call. She's going to be alerted that he's coming back in for reals this time, ready for spiritual service, and he's going to be in alignment. You see how she's got her wings? See, he's got his wings over there as well. This is alignment. She's going to know it. As I'm saying that, I'm feeling it in my gut, in my solar plexus area. Just feeling it in the solar plexus area. But you're going to be feeling it in the heart. Look, there it is. The now card. The timing will be now. And boom. Like a shell, like an egg that cracks the shell. Whoosh. Look at that. That's the spirit. That's the divine masculine ready. Then spiritual service will occur. Okay? Now, the last card of the deck that wants to come in, I see it like peeking its way out, is this. They're saying they're giving you this knowledge today. They're saying they're giving you this knowledge because they want you to know that all is not lost. Oh, what is this? This wants to come in. All is not lost. Hold your center. Trust in the divine plan. Trust in the divine plan. All is not lost. Hold your center, because they're saying this person is going to be coming in. I do feel that, but I don't. But listen, guys, if this person tries to connect with you in the month of December or in the next few months, like, no, it is not time. You will know when it's time because your heart will feel different. You will be different. All sorts of things will happen. What is this? Four of Cups wanted to come in earlier. It's interesting. Now it's coming in. Four of Cups. The Four of Cups speaks of... Oops, can you guys see? The Four of Cups speaks of not choosing to take a divine cup. All right? That's where the energies are right now for this person. And that's where your energy needs to be right now. I'm not interested. And some of you are really not interested. Keep going that way. I gotta be honest, I keep getting a Van Helsing energy from here, and it just hit me like, why? Because you need to cut out that vampire, guys. He's a vampire, or she's a vampire right now. Cut out the vampire, turn to sacred service, get on your way, is what they're saying. Get on your way. Follow your passion. And they're saying if it leads to another person, then fine. But just know that when it is time, it'll be time, and you will know. That's all there is to it. You keep going on in your life. All right, okay, sorry. They're asking me to pull a card from my Game of Thrones deck. Game of Thrones deck, guys, for reals. All right. Okay, whoa, card that jumped out, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords energy. One sec. Just two more is what you want, okay? Page of Swords. When I see that card, though, it's my Masquerader card. I call it a Masquerader card. And last card, Ten of Coins, okay. Card under the deck, God bless. Priestess. Hold your center, Priestess. You know what's up. Wait, what's that? Ooh, Two of Cups. You know what's up about this partnership. And right now, that partnership is crap. All right, let it go. You know what's up. You know what's up. You even have the two right over your head. And look at how wary you are. You're about to, go do your thing. You're about to put out this light and turn around and go do your thing, because you know what's up with this connection. You know you're dealing with somebody who hasn't transformed. They're unawakened. Knight of Swords energy, rushing in. They don't think. Page of Swords. I'm just seeing masquerade. I'm seeing mask. I'm also hearing Miramax theaters. They're saying welcome to the late show. This is some bullshit, guys. This is lying all over. This is not. You're not dealing with an enlightened soul at this time. And we do see the transformation that's going to happen. We see that. God bless. But that's not now. And so you got to say goodbye in the interest of having your 10 of coins, which is about having your own structure built. I'm seeing you pulling out a piece of it, because you're going to move on with your own stuff. This person right now should not be part of your household. They shouldn't be part of your structure. They shouldn't be part of your business. They shouldn't be part of your life at this time. I mean, I hate to say it. And I know some of you are like, oh, but that's the husband of my kids. Okay, well then you have to turn to your angels and guides and make your decision as to what level of engagement this person should be, but they shouldn't be your foundation. So if you're trying to get money from them for child support or anything, let it go for right now. Just let it go, because as you try to keep creating that energetic link for money, you're pulling in all that stuff. Like, we don't need that. God is my husband, God is my father, God is my mother, God is my wife, God is my whatever you want, God is my dog. Yeah, we love dogs, right? God bless. God is my pet centipede. Whatever you receive from all of these things, you can receive through God. And the same goes for any man and any woman in your life, okay? Anyway, God bless. Thank you. They just reminded me that I wanted to take a picture and have this be our picture for today. And you guys know from my morning messages, I usually do an aerial view. And so this time I'm going to do this one because Sananda's energy came through with it. God bless, right? It's very high energy. Always comes with an Easter feeling. I don't know how to explain that. Anyway, thank you guys. God bless you. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for your patience. Oh my gosh. I've got I think 2 more personal readings to finish up for this week. Please, thank you so much, you guys, for your patience, and thank all of you for your patience. I'm still getting my energy settled and everything, and it means a lot to me that you are so patient. All right, thank you, and have a wonderful holiday. I'm going to be back with a message tomorrow, though, but bye.